I'm Pettister Hutchings with the United States Coast Guard here at Sector Seattle. Right now we're in the city of Bellevue, and we're doing a Marina Outreach program, which we're going to all the marinas inside of our area responsibility and trying to extend a partnership between the marinas and the Coast Guard. We're passing out pamphlets for them, which is explaining life jackets, boating safety, and a couple different programs, which is for America's Waterway Watch, and then also the Citizens Action Network, which is the simplest way to put it, it's like a gigantic neighborhood watch program, which is people can call up, they see suspicious activity, something doesn't look in the normal, they can call up this number and they can report it, and then everybody who's a part of that Citizens Action Network can go ahead and be informed of the situation that's going on. This, you know, you can always go to him, and he knows how to get a hold of us for non-emergency things. You know, if it is an emergency, there's always your proper channels to go through. So, you know, there's our Jayhawk and stuff like that. But for just normal relationship with the Coast Guard, that's what the Auxiliary is really great for. Yeah,
fantastic.
So. Yeah, look, definitely any concerns, and those same questions you brought up to them, I hate to ask it again, but bring it back up to us also. I'll write it down right now, the same questions you had, and I'll make sure that we follow up on that one, and then we'll get everything going on this, definitely. This is a beautiful marina. Thank you for having us out here.
Yeah, there's another large boat on the other side of this one, but it's gone into repair.
Well, here's my card.
Okay.
I am Pettister Hutchings with the Coast Guard down at Sector Seattle, and just here to pass on a little bit of information for the Yacht Club. For different programs that are available to people here at the Yacht Club, and that it's for that represent for the Auxiliary and for the Coast Guard. As you know, obviously being a member of the Auxiliary, is that the Auxiliary brings continuity to the Marina Outreach, to the marinas, to everybody out there. Where myself, I move around every 4 years is my tour, so the Auxiliary is really your go-to person to get in touch with questions you might have for the Coast Guard or for the Auxiliary. Brought a couple of pamphlets here. The spills aren't slick pamphlets. Different numbers to contact for the state, and then also for the Coast Guard, which is the National Response Center number there. But what we really like to talk to you today is about the Citizens Action Network. I don't know if you're familiar with it.
Vaguely.
Vaguely, yeah. And it's just now starting to really, I think, catch on and really catch speed with everybody, which is great. You see something suspicious on the water, you know, you work or you live on the water, and you see it, and you say, this is out of the norm, this shouldn't be happening, I don't know what's going on. You can call this number in here and basically explain to them what you see, and they can go ahead and notify other people that are part of this program, or notify the officials, you know, that if they need to be notified. Then here's a ton of numbers for the Coast Guard Sector Seattle. Who to contact for any department that you need for any type of question.
It'd be good for me in spite of everything.
But anyways, here's some more numbers. America's Waterways Watch, which is another program for security-related information. It kind of works with the Citizens Action Network. It's great. And then also our Jayhawk number, which is a 24-hour man number. You know, the normal life jackets, safety, and then free vessel examinations by the Auxiliary. So one thing that we're looking at trying to change is the perception that people have, or the feelings people have towards the Coast Guard. We're here to help, and we're here to basically help out any way we can. And it over the years, it looks like sometimes just people just gotten a bad taste in their mouth, and we definitely want to change that. So
I keep working on that, but every so often somebody comes up with a real bad example where they were boarded and didn't feel they were treated fairly.
And definitely, and definitely, there's not much you can do about it. Just change our future actions, and explain to them, their mission towards our mission, because as you know, there's so many different missions. People who are boarding are a completely different part of the Coast Guard. Job function, where my job function, it's all pollution and hazardous material and large scale incidents, and to where there's is search and rescue and law enforcement and stuff. So, well, here, these are actually for you to have. If you need any more of those pamphlets, any more into information, there is 2 types of. Before I say there's 2. Now there's 2. There's actually 2 cans applications. There's one in a pamphlet, and there's another one here. You can fax it to that number. You can tell me you have them. I can just swing back by, pick them up. And if you need more, my email is on that card, and you can call me up, and I'll be happy to bring you out more pamphlets, more information.
A lot of this is available through the Auxiliary too.
Definitely. But if you guys need them, just give me a call.
Certainly.
Very much.
But the big one here that is the Citizens Action Network, which goes over, like I was saying, is you see suspicious activity, or you do see a boat that definitely does not belong, is definitely doing something wrong. You can call this number up when you're a member, and they'll go ahead and they will pass that information on to other people. Like, I see this boat, it's heading up the channel, down the channel, and they'll call other people who are a part of that program and say, hey, from this marina they saw this, be on the lookout for it. And that way everybody gets involved in a big group watch, and that way we can really find out what's going on. And it works vice versa too, so that way someone else might call, they might call you and say, hey, be on the lookout for this, whatnot, this has been reported. So it's a great program. You can, if you live on the water, it's, if you live on the water, they want people to sign up for it, or if you work on the water like you do here, and it's all voluntary. So it's a great program, and there's actually an application inside there. You can make copies of that one there and hand them out to the people in the city who do live on the water, anybody who does want to be a part of it, or contact us and we'll bring out more applications for you.
Are you doing this with the yacht club next door?
Yes, we're going to go to after this we're going to go over to the yacht club.
And then there's a neighborhood association for all these houses?
And that's one of the big parts. It's hard for us to get in contact with all the houses, but it's great that you can pass it on to the city, and then the city can pass it on to everybody who lives on the water, and that's what we're hoping. It's yeah, it's a big word of mouth. The more we can spread it to people, we're hoping that it can just spread like wildfire and just really grow.
And that system really works, because I have guys up on the hill that I know personally, and if I'm away or something and they see something going on, they call me all the time. Hey, somebody's jumping over the fence, or there's a drunk boat in the marina, that is looking to get beer up at this that don't belong here.
Exactly.
And I get all of those type of calls that I can deal with if I can't see them.
Exactly, and that's
the same thing you're trying to do. Is everybody looking around and working off one page.
Exactly, and that's what we want, and it helps out so much. It makes everything so streamlined. And that way you're not sitting on hold of anybody, or you get the wrong number, they know exactly who to pass you to. If you would like this one here, but it's just from us here at Sector Seattle. And this is the last 2 sheets, sir.
Okay, cool.
Great, and appreciate taking your time.
My pleasure.
Thank you.
You guys are welcome anytime.
Good afternoon. My name is Ed Odom. I'm a member of District 13, Flotilla 24 Auxiliary. I'm here today at Kenmore Air conducting a sector marina outreach program that is an initiative of the Seattle Port Captain, and on her behalf we're making contact with the various marina managers in the sector area. The mission is to improve and build upon our communication, collaboration, and coordination with that sector, such that we can help provide better informed information to those managers and also understand what their issues, needs, and concerns are. To date, we've had very good response from all that we have contacted, and we look forward to that continuing to build that relationship with that public sector.